weekly insert that we are so looking forward to this morning. Nico Kleynhans joins us this morning to talk about all things the Samaritan. Nico, thank you so much, sir, for coming through to our studios.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I am in a somber mood today, and I want to talk about the strange way that people react to situations. A couple of days ago, I went for a walk in the local suburb, and I fell and I landed basically on my knees in the street. Now, when a 74-year-old lands on his knees, he needs help getting up. There's no ways you're going to get up on your own. You need something to lean on. Well, a car drove by. I remember the driver glaring at me, wondering what I was doing in the street, but he wasn't going to roll his window down to check, and he just drove past me, around me, because I fell at an intersection. And so there I lay helpless, trying to work out what to do. But about 25 meters away, there was a young guy who was busy washing his car. So I waved, he saw me, and I indicated I needed help. But he was doing something really important, washing his car. And that was more important than coming to my rescue. So he just ignored me, and he went on washing his car. A housewife came out to put her rubbish out into the street and saw what was happening. And she came, but she didn't have the strength to lift me up. And I asked her, go and get that youngster and see whether the two of you together can come and help me up. Well, eventually he came, and the two of them lifted me up, got me walking, and I had to then go to hospital to get checked out because I was bleeding. And as I sat in the hospital, I thought, what would Jesus do in a situation like this? I mean, There must have been times when Christ also saw people behaving in weird ways. And I began to reflect on the story of the Samaritan. That was the one where there was this priest, the Levi, the guy had been robbed, he was helpless, lying in the street. And the first person to come by was the priest. Now he's one of us. He knows what he's supposed to do. He takes a look at the man lying there and decides it's better just to pass on and not to get involved. And he walks away. And the second person comes by. He's the Levite. He's one of us. He knows all the rules, all the regulations. He understands exactly what the scripture says. But he crosses over the side of the road and he moves on. He's not going to get involved. And then somebody else comes along. He's one of them. He's not one of us. And he gets his hands dirty. And he tries to help. And he gets the person who's been robbed to a place where he can be safe. He pays the landlord to look after him and says, when I come by, I will pay for anything else that you spend on this person. He is not one of us, and yet he understands what he is called to do. Now, why am I telling this story? What do we do when we represent Jesus and we see something that is wrong? What do we do when we act with malice and we make the situation worse? Do we then expect Jesus just to ignore that and say, oh, well, that's normal behavior?